Hey y'all, this is Tony, the one half of Couple with Soul. I want to welcome y'all to this video that I cannot speak in right now, but I want to welcome y'all to this video, and I want to say thank y'all for being here. In this video, of course, I'm making something that I have made previously. I made it a few, I don't know, about 2 or 3 weeks, maybe like a month ago. It's the chicken and dumplings Crockpot meal. I'm making this meal today in the Crockpot because I have other things that I have to do today, and by me not having to, of course, sit there and cook and do all these things, this is easy for me to do. I guess I put it that way. Like I said, I'm making this today, and then of course, like I said, I'll get to work doing some other things too, like I had been doing this morning. So I want to welcome y'all to this video, but I also want to talk sweets in this video as well. And let me, for those who do not know the recipe, before I get to the sweets, for those who don't know the recipe for the, actually, you know what? I'll just share the link for this particular recipe from Pinterest, actually, instead of going over every single thing I have to put in here, so I can go ahead and get this made. Because it's already 12:48. It's almost 1 o'clock, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to go ahead and get this made. But like I said, I definitely want to talk sweets as well. Seasoning. Like I said, I definitely want to talk sweets as well. And as I go through this, I will kind of be talking about the recipe and that kind of thing, because I have to talk about it a little bit so I can make sure I'm getting the right items in here. The first thing, of course, is the chicken is already in the bottom of the crock pot. Salt and pepper. All right. Let me slow down a little bit. So I'm moving too fast, y'all. A little bit of salt and pepper. And this, the salt and pepper, is a sea salt grinder. We got it, I think, from Aldi or somewhere. I don't know, a while ago. Okay, making sure I didn't forget anything already. Salt and pepper. Where broke my pepper? Y'all, I got so many seasons up here, I can't even figure out where it is, but where the pepper is. But I got it. And like I told y'all before, I do not measure a lot of things. I just put them on into the crock pot, or put them on into the dish how I think it should taste. I guess I put it that way. That's something that I'm known for. Like I said, that's just me. So y'all may want to go by the recipe, exactly what it says, exactly what you need to have in the recipe, and blah, 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 all those things. But like I said, for me, I just don't. I guess it just comes from years of just putting things together, seeing what it's going to taste like, all that kind of stuff. Like I said, it just comes natural for me, so I'm not really measuring the actual seasonings, I put it that way. Let me see. Bay leaf. Let me take some of these seasonings down, y'all, because I'm about to bump myself in the head with this. I just had bay leaves. I had them the other... Oh, crap. Now I don't know what a bay leaves. Then I take some of this stuff down. Okay. Taking some of this stuff down. All right. Didn't feel like doing all that, but I guess I have to get this kind of going. Where is it? Because I know I had it. And I used it the last time I did. Oh, crap. This recipe, actually. Let me see. Bay leaves. Where are you? It's onion powder. What is it? Parmesan cheese. This is bay leaves, but I wanted the actual big bay leaves that I had in here. I'm trying to figure out where it's at. So I know I had a thing up here: black pepper, cayenne pepper, lemon thyme, vegetable flakes, dill. I don't know what I did with the bay leaves, y'all. That's okay. Because I know there's bay leaves in any kind of Italian seasoning that you have. Or if it's the Italian seasoning that looks like this, that's has like the bay leaves, marjoram, basil, all that kind of stuff in it. So, okay, since I can't seem to find it right now. Oh, here it is. I got it. Bay leaves. I just need one bay leaf. That's all I was looking for, y'all. Okay, there we go. I think it was one bay leaf, right? Wasn't it? Bay leaf. I guess so. I guess it's just one bay leaf. Okay, there we go. Okay. Rosemary, parsley, garlic powder. And I always, like I said, I use my Italian seasoning a lot because it has a lot of that stuff in it. So let me, well, not the garlic, but the actual parsley and all that kind of stuff, or basil, whatnot. I'm trying to see. Rosemary, dry rosemary. Okay. Can't get this open. There we go. Dry rosemary. Okay. And I just took like a little snippet with my fingers like that and rubbed it together. Those are actually like dried pieces. Dried thyme. Like I said, this usually I use this because it has it all in there actually. So let me pour this on in. Yeah, pour it on in. And I hope y'all doing well on this Sunday. This is the Sunday after Thanksgiving. And like I said, I definitely had to figure out something to make that was going to be easy for me to make. I guess I put it that way for today because I have a lot of stuff that I'm trying to get done. And a lot of stuff I'm doing as well. I guess I put it that way. Besides washing, because I'm washing clothes too. So, like I said, I hope y'all had a great Thanksgiving. Hope it was definitely blessed for y'all. I know I did. We went out to my family's house actually, so that was awesome. Got together for Thanksgiving over my auntie Shirley, so that was awesome as always. Trying to see what else. Pour in the broth. And like I said, I definitely, since I'm going through this, I can read this kind of as I'm talking. I definitely wanted to, of course, talk about sweets, because I know, of course, I'm beginning to make my sweets a lot more lately. I guess I put it that way. And some of y'all may not know, some of y'all may know, who is on this page for years now, for a little bit now, that I used to bake all the time, actually. Baking is one of the things that I've always loved. Like I said, it's definitely brought me back to who I am. It definitely has been something that I've used to, of course, help me heal as well. I guess I put it that way. And like I said, it's just something that I've always, of course, fell back on. I've just always loved. And like I said, that's definitely the reason why I've started back up baking and that kind of thing, and trying to create some new recipes and stuff like that as well. But like I said, that's definitely something that I've always loved, y'all. And I know for some of you, I guess for those who are new on here, of course, you may not have known that, or you may not don't know my story. And I'll share it at some time, but right now I'm not going to share the whole story at all. But like I said, I'll definitely share it at some point. But like I said, definitely knowing that baking was something that, like I said, has helped me through a lot of difficult situations, deaths, separation, divorce, all types of things. So like I said, that's definitely something that I have, I guess that I have chosen, God has chosen, whoever has chosen, for me to, of course, heal from. And like I said, definitely be able to provide sweets to people and that kind of thing as well. I did stop it for a little while there, actually. I stopped it for a few, I don't know, it's been a while, maybe like 2 years, a year and a half, almost 2 years. I baked a little bit, but I just didn't put it on video and that kind of thing, but I did bake a tiny bit. But like I said, I want to get back into it because that's something that I'm missing. I felt that I was missing, I guess I put it that way. I know that me providing sweets, of course, has given a lot of smiles out there in our community, I guess I put it that way. And like I said, that's something that I also love, seeing the smiles on people's faces when they receive my sweets, my cupcakes or cake or whatever it is. I just always love that, y'all. That's something that I've always loved. And I'm trying to peel this onion, that's why I'm walking back and forth. But like I said, y'all, that's something I've definitely loved, and something that I always look forward to whenever I'm, of course, baking and getting things together and making stuff. Even if it's stuff that I was giving away for free, because I baked a lot of stuff, y'all. And I used to give stuff away for free all the time just so I can learn how to make this particular dish or bake item, whatever it was, and then go ahead and just whoever wants to come pick it up. I've done that a lot of times, actually. And I'll be doing it some more, I can tell y'all that. Through this month of well, I guess it's still November, but soon, I guess I put it that way, because December's coming up. So I'll be definitely making sure that I'm having some stuff that's, of course, taste testers only. I guess I put it that way. Like I said, you'll definitely see that too. But like I said, baking has always been something that has always brought me back to my senses. It, of course, helps me think when I'm having a stress day, that kind of thing. Get in the kitchen, start making something, and I'm so happy and proud about my accomplishment, whatever it was I was making. And all that stress and everything else just rolls off like it was nothing. That's how baking feels to me. So, like I said, I don't know if there's anybody else out there who bakes or who cooks or anything along those lines they can, of course, identify. But like I said, that's how it feels to me, y'all. And like I said, I was able to tell my story, too, through baking and that kind of thing. And, oops, Lord, about to cut my finger off, y'all. Through baking and all that kind of stuff, too. Making sweets and just creating stuff that I wanted to see what it looked like. I guess I put it that way as well. Because some stuff I just make just because I want to see what it looks like or may taste like, that kind of thing. I don't eat every single thing that I bake because I know a lot of stuff that I've made, I've already tried and tasted. I know how it tastes and that kind of thing. But like I said, the new things that I've been making, like the Shirley Temple cake, and the first time I've ever made pralines, that was that earlier this year? I think it was earlier this year. Or was it last year? One of the two, y'all. Whichever one it was. That was the first time I had ever made pralines. And, of course, I wanted to get my hand at that because I love candy making, the candy apples, caramel apples, the baking, all that kind of stuff, cookies. I've been making cupcakes for years. That, like I said, y'all, that just brings me joy. So like I said, I definitely want to make sure y'all knew that as well. And like I said, you're definitely going to see more here on this page, too. Just to let you all know that. Like I said, some things will be a cost, of course. It may not be as high in the beginning, I guess I put it that way. But like I said, because I'm still, I can't say practicing, but I'm still trying to get my little name out there now since I restarted things. And I know I was thinking about making a separate page for my sweets and that kind of thing. But I've had this page for a few years now. And I have a lot of sweets and that kind of thing towards the bottom and the middle and all that. So I'm just going to keep it whatever it is, y'all. Instead of having to go through and make another page and that kind of thing. This page now is called Couple with Soul. And this is something that me and my current partner, Dre, have, of course, created. And we, of course, cook food on here. It's mostly me because I know he doesn't like to be on camera a lot. But it's mostly me. But, oh, gosh, these onions. Like I said, we have, of course, made a few things together. I guess I put it that way as well. That I've kind of shared with y'all. So, but like I said, this is the page that we have for that. Not just that, but of course doing reviews for different food places, restaurants, traveling and eating and that kind of thing. Like I said, we've been doing some of those things. And like I said, we just took a trip to Disney World. We're going to have to get on here and talk to y'all about that actually. Hopefully in the next week if we can, as long as we get our schedules together. So that we can kind of tell y'all our trials, tribulations, the fun we had, all that type of thing, y'all. Because we actually had an awesome trip. We went from November the 12th through the 21st to down to Disney. Like I said, that was an awesome time. We actually took a road trip, y'all. Oh, Lord, like I said, we got some stuff to tell you. Some stuff to tell y'all. And I'm sure at some point we will be discussing that with y'all. Like I said, it was definitely something. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that, y'all. Like I said, it was definitely a joy, though. And like I said, I posted just something a little while ago about a concert we attended, or a performance that we attended this past Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, of his artist that he has. And that was awesome, too, y'all. His name is Nando, and he's a local St. Louis artist. So if you're into local music, you want to know what's going on with the talent here, like I said, definitely check him out, y'all. He's awesome. Very much so awesome. And I love poetry. And he did some poetry and that kind of thing, too. He does spoken word and that kind of thing. Like I said, I love that type of stuff. And I thought it was awesome, y'all. That's not my first time. That's my second time, I think, seeing him perform. So he did a doggone good job. Very proud of him. Did a definitely good job. But back to the sweets, y'all. Like I said, definitely with the sweets, most of y'all, but some of y'all may not know, but heck, I work full time as a social worker during the week. So of course, any sweets that I'm making is going to have to be in the evening. Of course, around my schedule. There's no other way I can do that. It's going to be around my schedule and my lifestyle. I guess I put it that way. My schedule, of course, is baker's hours, the same as any other professional office worker, just about. I guess I would say from early morning, 8 to 4:30, 8:30 to 4:30, those kind of hours. But like I said, definitely after that, like I said, it gives me free reign to go ahead and start baking, cooking, doing those types of things as well. The things that I love. The cooking, actually, I can say that I love the baking more than the cooking. I mean, I do love to cook and that kind of thing too, but let me get the onions off my hand. But like I said, the baking is what, of course, turns me on a lot. I guess I put it that way. It makes me feel alive and that kind of thing as well. I got all my stuff in the crockpot, y'all. Oh, shoot, I forgot the carrots. I forgot the carrots, y'all. Let me get some carrots up in here, because I know I got some carrots. I said one large carrot, but I have a whole lot of carrots, y'all. And I can actually go ahead and wash off really quick and put it on in here. Uh-oh. But like I said, definitely that's something that I find joy in. I'm sure some of y'all out there who bake and cook and that kind of thing as well may find joy in some of the things that you do. I definitely want to know about them, so put them down in the comments below, y'all. So I can hear more about you, what's going on. I do want to know who you all are. I'm sure Dre would love to know that as well. Who's in the community, what y'all do for fun, what kind of hobbies you have, that kind of thing too. I'm sure he definitely want to know as well, because I want to know too. So to know who I'm talking to, know who I'm dealing with, that kind of thing as well. We all have different passions that, of course, that we've healed. I guess that's helped us along our journeys. I guess I put it that way. We all have that. Everybody's may not be cooking, may not be baking. It could be art for some of you all. It could be dancing. I don't know. Like I said, put it down in the comments, y'all. I definitely want to know. And like I said, I'll talk to y'all more about, of course, the baking side aspect and that kind of thing, how things are going to go. But the gist, like I said, I do work Monday through Friday. So my evenings and the weekends, well, my evenings is what I use to, of course, create. And the weekends is what I'm gonna have to use in order to, of course, sell the items and that kind of thing as well, because I can't do it during the day when I'm at work. So like I said, definitely that's kind of how that will go. But like I said, there'll be more information coming soon. I'm making sure that I stick to schedule so y'all can get to know me more too. Because you will see me on here a lot more than Dre, I can tell you that. Because like I say, he's more a behind the scenes type person. He's not really one who's always on camera like I am. We don't have that in common, I guess I can tell you that. But like I said, some things he will do with me, I guess I put it that way. But that's just not his forte. It's mine, but it's definitely not his. So, which is okay. We don't have to do the same things. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that at all. And he actually can cook his butt off, y'all. When I say he can cook, he can throw down in the kitchen, y'all. Just to let y'all know. And he teaches me some things about cooking and stuff like that too. Especially when it comes to seafood and all that kind of stuff. Because he actually just made us a seafood boil right before we went to down on our vacation, actually. So, and that was awesome, y'all. Awesome. Like I said, he definitely cooks very, very well. And like I said, I definitely want to get to know y'all. What y'all about, where y'all from, all that kind of stuff. I know a lot of y'all on here I know are from St. Louis, as I know a lot of you all on here, but some of you others, I don't know who everybody is, what part of St. Louis, city, county, St. Charles, you're in some other part, that kind of thing, let me know. I definitely want to know. I want to get to know y'all because as I go along this journey as well. And of course, if somebody's out there that wants to maybe create something on camera together, let me know, y'all. We can always cook together too. I do not mind. We can pick a recipe and go for it. Cook, I guess cook side to side, y'all. Let me know. I don't mind doing stuff like that. Actually would love that. So let me know. And actually, I may just put that out there as coming up in the new year, actually. To start having some joint videos where we can all cook together, or some of us can cook together, possibly on Zoom or something like that. I'm cutting up carrots, y'all, just in case y'all wonder what the heck is going on with all this noise. It's carrots. Because I had forgot to put the darn carrots in the crock pot at first. My Lord have mercy, Jesus, y'all. Moving too fast, not thinking. But this particular meal, and I've made this, I know I've made it only twice. This is my second time, but I shouldn't forget the carrots. I just looked right at the doggone recipe. But I'm like, Lord, that's all right. That is all right, y'all. It happens. It definitely happens. Like I said, I definitely thank y'all for being here. I know some of you all were, of course, commenting and that kind of thing on some of the past videos. I love it. Definitely thank you. And if it's something that you all want to see here, as far as a crock pot meal being made or some kind of casserole being made or some other type of meal being made, let me know, y'all. I can definitely schedule a day to do that. That's not a problem. I want to show y'all some different things. I know y'all, some of y'all may have families out there, kids and stuff like that, and you may need something else to, of course, cook, that you're tired of cooking. You may need some ideas. So, like I said, let me know. And I'll definitely be looking at some things too. Most of the meals that I make, that I love making, are actually more crock pot meals, crock pot and casserole meals, simple meals that you can make, leave on, and don't have to worry about all day. Or if it's a meal that you do have to actually cook and stand over the stove, it's less than 30 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes is what I usually try to push for. So, because I know, like I said, with me, I'm busy. There's other families out there that's busy. And I don't want y'all sitting at a stove all day long trying to cook this, cook that, prep this, prep that. I want to get things done, quickly. And like I said, this is the way that I've learned, of course, I put it that way. Even though I didn't grow up cooking in the crock pot at all, no. But as I've gotten older and as I'm trying to, of course, create some more time for myself and make sure I utilize my time wisely, that's why I learned how to cook in the crock pot. And I'm teaching myself how to cook in this crock pot. I did not start, I had this crock pot for probably about 20 something years actually. And I have not actually been cooking in it until like the past, I think I've been cooking in it maybe like the last 2 years. A lot more. Over the years, I've only cooked in this crock pot maybe like once or twice. Of course, I'm the rotel maker in the family for the cheese rotel dip. So I'm always being told or asked to make the rotel dip and stuff like that. So, of course, I do that a lot. Of course, all the parties and holidays, stuff like that we have. This trusty crock pot is used for that. And it's actually at Hamilton Beach is what it's called. I guess like the name of it. Like I said, definitely I've used that for that a lot. Let me scoop this over here, y'all, so I can get this out the way. There we go. But like I said, definitely over the last few years, I have definitely been making a lot more in this crock pot because I know how important it is for families to, of course, have that time to, of course, put towards their family, put towards their business, or put towards something else instead of cooking in the kitchen a lot. And I do get in the kitchen sometimes to cook for an hour or so, or putting on a meal, or making this and so many steps and that kind of thing. I definitely do that, but I try not to make it a habit. I guess I put it that way. Now my guy will get in there on his off days and throw down all day, that kind of thing. But like I said, I'm trying to utilize my time the best as I can. And then, of course, to teach those busy families out there the same thing, how to utilize your time but still have healthy, wholesome, home-cooked meals in the process. I guess I put it that way. So with that, I want to say thank y'all for tuning in. You all will hear some more about sweets later on this week, just to let you all know, because I will have be making some stuff this week. I got an order on Thanksgiving actually for a sour cream pound cake, and I've made one of those a few years ago, I think. Because most of the ones I made were caramel or things like that, but this is actually a plain sour cream pound cake. So I actually took some more of that Shirley Temple cake that I had left. I had a few slices left, so I took that over Thanksgiving out to my aunt's house, and my uncle, he had his sister was in town. So she took a piece of the cake. She was like, "Oh my God, who made this?" And he came downstairs to get me, was saying that whoever made this cake needs to make her one too. So I guess so she can take back home to Maryland on Thursday. So I guess I got an order for that cake, so I'm making that on Wednesday night. Well, actually, I'm sorry, on Tuesday night. So I may bring y'all into that before I get it into the oven. And then, of course, show you after I get it out, that kind of thing. I will definitely bring y'all into that. But like I said, that was an order I got on Thanksgiving. I wasn't even expecting that. That's why I posted, God will make room for your gifts. And I know God will definitely make room for your gifts. I know that this was a gift that I've been having since I was, I was baking on my own. So I can't say back when I was younger, which I did start when I was younger, baking with my great-great-grandmother, making home-cooked meals and being the person who, of course, stirred the mix and that kind of thing and poured it into the pan at a certain age and that kind of thing. But on my own, since I had got my first apartment, that was back when I was about 19, maybe-ish years old. I wouldn't say early, about 19, 20 years old. When I first got my first apartment on my own, that's when I started baking. And like I said, I hadn't stopped except for the last year or so, gotten kind of frustrated, that kind of thing. I had a whole lot of stuff going on, breakups and all that kind of stuff. Well, 2.5 years ago, breakups and that kind of thing. My mind just wasn't in it. But like I said, I did still bake during those times as well, just to get my mind off things. But it just wasn't fully in it to create a business with. And now that I've, of course, like I said, I'll definitely tell y'all more about my story and that kind of thing as we go along, because this baking has a lot to do with it. But like I said, over the years, as I went through the healing process and that kind of thing, baking has always been there for me. So now definitely everything that I bake is always love, blessings, peace, and everything else you can think of inside of my baked goods. I love it, y'all. So with that, I want to say thank y'all for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and get off here because I talk y'all heads out all day. So go ahead and I'll see y'all in the next video. Like I said, definitely take care. The next video will be in a few days. I guess I can say that because I know I have to bake that cake on Tuesday night. And like I said, I probably will bring y'all in on that too so y'all can see the process, how I bake a pound cake, that kind of thing. I'll have to probably set up my actual light stand for my phone and that kind of thing so y'all can see all the process up close and with good lighting and stuff like that as well. So with that, I want to say again, thank y'all. Have a great rest of your day, y'all. Take care.